another big edition of Headbanging and Zulu UK's Big Weather Report action. Old Jerry Scott Fan Club. It's in the background. Really overcast, +8 Celsius. I don't know, that's 45 Fahrenheit. Tonight happens to be the opening night of the NHL season hockey, so the Canucks playing the Oilers. But in Prince George here, we have a hockey team, the Western Hockey League Prince George Cougars.
So we're very, very happy about this relationship. So this is a 10-year
press conference.
Western Transportation. I will let you know that we get a lot of phone calls for people wanting to.
So he had 6 strings, 9 lives, and as any Canadian BC superstar, Dan Powers kills some time the Canadian way. See 6 strings, 9 lives. Trying to run for a touchdown. See what happens. He's wearing his green Saskatchewan Rough Rider jersey in front of the big home crowd. Chowing down on some pizza on the way. Some of the crowd go wild. Got to make it to the goal line before time runs out. Can he do it? There's 5 seconds left in the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Dorothy at 6 strings, 9 lives was caught air guitaring on the steering wheel instead of paying attention to the road. Anytime is train time. I think this guy forgot his wallet at home, so he's backing up the train all the way. Welcome to another big edition of Album Battle. Priest versus AC/DC. Gonna rate every song out of 10, then average it out, find out which album I like better. So this song was an easy 10 out of 10. Riff raff. Let's get to the meat of it. It's just like the perfect rock song. Next, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. Well, the real hell would be a bad place to be. I didn't know the lyrics to this song till I checked out these songs, and it's more like a bad relationship. You work through it, so it ain't a bad place to be because you can work through it. But him. So rather than me giving it a 2 or 3. I gave it I gotta worry about copyright all the time. 8.75. Okay, next track though. I knew that was gonna be a 10. Or did I get? Yeah, I gave it a 10. Yeah, Bad Boy Boogie. But that's this part where it's just one note. Just keeps playing it over and over and over. It just sounds perfect. It's unreal. But it picks up. So that was a 10 out of 10. This was the song that I didn't know what I was going to give because I always skip it. The Jack. Probably because of the topic. I don't know. Not something I like to picture in my mind. I gave it a 5.5. Really long. 5.5 minutes. So anyway, now we get back to the real problem. Child gave a 9.0. No doubt that's, and then followed up by this. You all know that. Rosie. I played that to death when it first came out in the studio album. This version I gave a 9.5. Still a great song. Okay, after that, more of a underground song in a way. Rock and Roll Damnation off of Power Ridge. Still gave this a 9.0. Anything off of Power Ridge pretty well is a 9.0. And equally as good, I rated a 9.0 for this. High Voltage. It just classic. Rock perfection. Then Let There Be Rock. I gave a 10 out of 10. Always loved this song off of Let There Be Rock. Words are great. Everything about this song is fantastic. Well, speaking of High Voltage. And it ends with, I had to give it another 10 out of 10 here. Rocker. I'm a rocker, I'm a roller, blah, blah. I mean, love lyrics like that. This. In some ways, this could be AC/DC's greatest moment. Well, okay, we'll add these all up and be back with Priest and carry on, so. Well, time for Unleashed in the East. Okay. Starting out with Exciter. 10 out of 10. Y'all know this song. That's why Stay in Class is probably still my favorite studio album by them. This is my favorite album by Priest by far. Well, yeah, but enough. But then at Running Wild, a really good deep album track to me. Gotta love it. So what did I give it out of 10? 9.0. Now the Sinner, 7.5 minutes. By memory, I thought this was going to be more like an 8 or a 9, but I gave it a 10. It's a pretty big song back in the early days. The ending's perfect. That's heavy metal at its purest. Next, The Ripper. The Sinner got a 10.0. The Ripper, 8.25, because of this one part. One part. There's a part in here that I don't really like. The riff, I can't remember where it was. Anyway, still, I mean, 8.25 is pretty darn great. Then the next one, an easy 10. Reem Malishi. I gotta worry about copyright, so. By the way, this is the best album I've ever heard by anybody in any genre for anything, for singing. Best sung album in the history of music for me. Then after Green Manalishi, Diamonds and Rust. And then this riff. I don't know if that's loud enough. Gave it a 9.0. Got to talk about galloping riffs. Deep Purple probably invented it within rock with like Flight of the Rat and Hard Lovin' Man. Especially Hard Lovin' Man, but boy, this was perfected by Priest. The Diamonds of Rust, another 10 out of 10. I didn't even... Victim of Changes. Just for this. 2 different guitars, one over there, one over there. I got worried about copyright. Wow, Sabbath may have invented headbanging, but Priest sure perfected it. Then has the pretty part in the middle where it talks about snow in his hair. And it's supposed to snow here tonight. And then Halford kicks in. Yeah, unreal. Then maybe... I haven't thought about it, but I wonder if this might be my favorite intro for any song ever. Like, it's just... Or it's a 10 out of 10. This is Genocide. Oh, I only gave it a 9.5. Well, 9.25. Maybe this is the one that had that part in it I didn't like. But starts out perfect. Oh, yeah, this is the one with that part. This part. I don't know why it reminded me of some 30s American gangster movie. I don't know, just that little part. Heavy ending. Still a 9.25 though out of 10. Then Tyrant ends it. It's cool that it ends this album because it's a real underground song. At the time it wasn't because of this album, but... Oh, better not play it too long. I gave this a 9.25. Rock perfection. So anyway, I'm going to add these up. Well, I have added them up. But on the CD version, they have bonus tracks of this album. Rock Forever, Delivering the Goods, Hellbent for Leather, and Starbreaker. So you get 4 extra. Unleashed in the East. I think it was from the same concerts they got this from. I'm not sure though. Sounds like it to me, but anyway. So, what was the score? AC/DC was a 90.75 for 10 songs, so that averages out to 8.25. Priest was... Is that right? Anyway, let's get to the averages. The average was 8.5 for AC/DC, 9.5, 8.25. Oh. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. So, let's get this straight. Priest averaged it out to 9.5. AC/DC averaged out to 8.25. But if I took out the jack from AC/DC, that gives both albums 9 songs. And the AC/DC averages out to 9.5, a tie. So, get rid of the jack and got equal albums in my mind. But anyway, thanks for listening. Don't forget slower traffic. Keep lifting right. Right, Cloudy.